Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. I am not ready for this video. I'm not ready. As you can see by the title, it is time for some pointlessly gendered memes and I am not ready. I don't think I have as many baby clothes as I did last time, which were absolutely horrendous. But before we get started, grab some water or some tea, get hydrated, and then come back. You hydrated? Okay, let's go. Ah yes, starting off strong with the classical toolbox, which, by the way, the pink one is apparently smaller, like it has less tools in it, and it's more expensive. The classic. I've never actually heard guys introduce themselves. How do y'all find out each other's names? We usually just wait until we hear someone else say it. I mean, fair, I do that, because people introduce themselves to me, and then 2 seconds later, I've already forgotten the name. Even if I repeat it, then it's gone. So I usually just kind of end up waiting for someone else to say it, so I'll have a better chance at remembering it. But anyways, guys do introduce themselves, you know? Ah yes, Popeye, happy birthday for a darling girl, or happy birthday for a charming boy. By the way, this is the exact same thing in a different packaging, and it's for a dog. Or a puppy. Same difference. Either way, your dog doesn't care. Really. Your dog really doesn't care. But then again, if you accidentally misgender a dog, the owners will be the first to flip out, but then blatantly misgender a trans person 2 seconds later, because apparently with a dog it matters more. Ah yes, toothpaste for men. If you're a woman, don't brush your teeth with this. Your teeth will fall out. Or the strong mint taste will burn your mouth. But to be fair, I've met more men that are like hypersensitive to like spiciness or like strong mint taste than women. So this doesn't make sense. What are you doing? Girls, when they're happy, horny, depressed. Seems kinda fair. Boys, when they're happy, horny, depressed. Ah yes, because also, is this the dude from American Psycho in the middle? Are you sure you want to use him? But anyways, because men don't show emotions, which honestly, yeah, sure, a lot of men actually don't, which is an issue. Making a meme about this in this way isn't helping. You know? Girls, oh my god, I love French vanilla candle. It smells delightful and it makes me cheer up. Boys, smelling gasoline. Damn, this stuff's good. No, actually, I don't know. I mean, like a lot of people, no matter who I talk to, they always say gasoline smells good. I've met very few people who don't like the smell of gasoline, I think. I'm kind of impartial. Like, it kind of smells good. Some days I can't stand it. Mostly I can. Make of that what you will. Maybe that is why I'm non-binary, because sometimes it smells really good, but sometimes I find it kind of gross. Women, once they turn 25. My life is like a movie. I can't wait to go to Starbucks. Men, once they turn 25. Did you expect misogyny here, bro? I'm just bred. This one just confuses me. I appreciate the breadth instead of the misogyny. But to be fair, I'm yet to meet someone over 25 who's like, my life is like a movie. I'm just like strolling around, going to Starbucks. Have you talked to someone over 25? You know? Training for life. Sumo wrestling. Oh, it's summit wrestling. Never mind. Summit wrestling. Wrestle like a girl. If you're a girl and you're wrestling, you're very successfully wrestling like a girl. So congratulations. Ah yes, anti-monkey butt, anti-friction powder, lady, regular, and baby. I mean, I get having baby products because like a lot of the times those just have like less like added like scents and stuff like that. But why Why? Does the lady one just smell different? Because then you could just like... Because also, does anti-friction powder... Does it even smell like anything? Because if it doesn't smell like anything, this makes even less sense. Women be like, wow, I'm running low on shoes. Men to their shoes. I love you. Please let me die. Please don't walk around with shoes like these if you can afford to buy new shoes. What are you doing? These don't count as proper shoes anymore. Anyways, because only women love shoes. You know? As if you don't also know men who are like completely obsessed with clothes or shoes. You know? Anyways. Ah yes, some luggage tags. Mr., Mrs., more Mrs. You know, for a second when I saw this meme earlier, I considered if I should just move it to my polyamory video. Because I already have a folder. It currently has one meme in it. But I considered moving it to that folder because that would be way more wholesome than haha, women have a lot of clothes. You know? Getting ready for work. Men. Why did you start at the right and then go to the left? Anyways, men. 7 o'clock, still in bed. Jumping up, 7:10, they're ready. Women. Getting up at 7 and ready by 10. Ah yes, because all women get to work at 10. As if women don't get ready fast. Like, especially if you have mothers who do so much shit in the morning and then are still on time. Or like, are there earlier than you? What are you... Have you met women? Have you talked to women? Have you been out in the world and like been around women? Anyways, Iconics Man's Trapper Winter Hat. This hat is just for men. Girls can skip this point. So this trapper hat. Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest. Literally, who gives a shit? It's a hat. If you're a woman or a girl and you spend a lot of time outside, or it's like just really cold where you live, this hat is probably a good idea. What are you doing? Daddy's working the pole so mommy doesn't have to. Because shaming sex workers is a fun activity you want to display on your truck, I guess. People are weird, man. Dumb bets. £10 and £10, but the lady one has pretty writing on it. But then also kind of drastically failed because the £10 is written in like very ugly font. And it's not pink. How are women supposed to know it's for them if it's not pink? Come on. Do better. No, I mean, please actually do better, but you know. Ah, yes. Okay, I think this is the only... I have a few TikToks. I think those have baby clothes as well. But as far as pictures go, this is the only baby clothes I have. Which is still pretty mild. It's still pretty mild. I will forgive the later gator with a bow. But just because the gator with a bow is kind of cute. My husband just ordered these from Amazon and I don't get it. They smell just like all the other bath bombs. I mean, I think I've said it before, but if a product encourages men or people in general to have better hygiene or to take care of their mental health by just like taking time for themselves, I find it hard to hate on. Do I think it's silly and unnecessary? Yes, absolutely. No debating, but kind of hard to hate. Of all the pointlessly gendered products I've seen, I think like hygiene ones or like self-care ones are kind of a little bit harder to hate. Girl friendships. I love your choker. Oh, thank you. I love your dress. Guy friendships. Hey, fucking idiot. Frick you too, dipshit. Ah yes, because all men do is insult each other and all girls do is compliment each other. Because everyone is that one-dimensional, apparently. Alright then. 6 ways to keep the little in your girl, guiding your daughter from her tweens to her teens. 6 ways to keep the good in your boy, guiding your son from his tweens to his teens. Okay, first of all, wanting to keep your little girl seems like such misogynistic bullshit of like, I want her to stay little and stay pure and not start dating or something like that. It's kind of gross. First of all. Second of all, the title himself don't really make sense. Because you say keeping the good in your boy instead of saying the good in your good boy, which would make sense, if you know what I'm saying. But generally, if we wouldn't be raising people with so many gender stereotypes, you would have only needed to write one book. That's the gist here, I think. Now someone posted the sign from like the local carnival or something, because can't have people thinking it's two snakes of the same gender. So we're just gonna put boobs and makeup on the females now, because it matters which two snakes share a drink. But anyways, girls really be 5'11" and want to be called cute? Nah, bro, you handsome. Because apparently women can't be over like 5'10", because then they're not women anymore. Because that makes sense. I'm confused, but that's nothing new. I think you're very used to it by now. Ah yes, juice for her, especially for women, and juice for him. Ah yes. The women's one, iron, folic acids, calcium, and vitamin D. Honestly, especially with like women who have their periods or who are pregnant, the iron and folic acids make a lot of sense. But the men's, magnesium, zinc, B vitamins, and vitamin D. Because women don't need those vitamins, apparently. You could have just said like with added vitamins and just like had different vitamin juices if you want to add vitamins. I know that as a marketing thing, a lot of people, it's got to be effective on a lot of people. So from a marketing standpoint, I kind of get it. But I still think it's very dumb and unnecessary. But go off, I guess. We're so glad we're having a boy. What's wrong with having a daughter? Well, if she's pretty, you worry. If she's not pretty, you worry. If she dates, you worry. If she doesn't date, you worry. With a boy, it's like, haha, don't be an asshole. Go play. And you don't think that's the issue? You don't think that is the issue of people just raising their boy like, oh hey, just don't be an asshole and go have fun? As if we would raise, like, as if it wouldn't be better if we just raise all our kids to be decent people who are respectful to others. We wouldn't have the issue of worrying if she dates or not. What are you doing? Please raise your kids properly. Anyways, that's it for all the memes. I'm kind of glad it's not more. But now we have a few TikToks. Because I thought it would be fun.
Yes, a cake to tell us the sex of your child, filled with gender stereotypes. Wonderful.
Amazing.
Yes, boys can now wear tutus and girls can definitely not like football. This is just disgusting. Like, you're sexualizing your child before it's even born. What? Yes, boys definitely do not have eyelashes.
No.
Not at all. Lots of problematic things about this, especially ACAB, so...
Also, appreciate the trans colors, though.
I can't. I'm saving the best for last. Stick or no stick. I mean, you gotta love the little hats on top of the sticks.
I also love how they put a bow on the second stick, because girls can have sticks too. But I know they didn't mean that. I know they just wanted to put it. But literally, the last one, oh my god. Birth or like gender reveal parties for babies are the weirdest thing. The only gender reveal parties I like are ones that trans people throw or families throw for trans people to be like, just to throw a party and just to kind of show how overly over the top supportive they are, because that's kind of cute, right? If the person themselves is okay with it, obviously, but that's just cute. But normally just weird.
You know what I would really love to know, Disney? For him, for her, why? Why are you pointlessly gendering these bracelets? Like, do you not want to women to buy it, to men, to anyone who doesn't fall into the category of him or her? Because you're really segregating a lot of people by pointlessly gendering this. Like, what? Oh, did you do it because this goes into that? Is this some like weird sick sex joke?
Okay, but they did the sex joke the wrong way around. I mean, the wrong way around, because you would expect them to be like, ha, man puts this thing into the woman, but they did it the wrong way around, because they put the her on the thing that goes into the hole. So Disney supports pegging, I guess. I don't know, but listen, it is still weird that she put it on there, because I think a lot of people would just like use these as friendship bracelets. I think people, if they want to buy it, if they think the bracelets are cute, they're not going to care that it says him and her. But still, it's so dumb that you put it on there. It's so unnecessary. Oh my god.
Dumbest gendered product you've ever seen.
Hear me out. Smells. Why on earth did we gender smells? Why did we gender smells? Like, why are like flowers and fruits inherently girly, and why are like musk and trees inherently boyish? Like, what? I've gotten hardcore judged for using men's deodorant and men's body wash. I use men's deodorant because women's deodorant doesn't fucking work for me, and I don't like any of the smells. I don't like smelling like a fucking passion fruit, and I don't like smelling like lavender. I just want to smell clean. And you know where the clean scents are found? The men's section. Same with body wash. Why did we gender smells?
Yes, very much. I had a colleague at my workplace, and her husband or boyfriend, I'm not sure, I don't remember, had a problem with her using men's deodorant. And I know he was joking, but he kept saying things like, stop using it, you'll grow a dick. Like, that's not how it works, and he knew that. But still, it's so freaking dumb. Like, if it smells better to you, or if it just works better for you, because, to be fair, I think a lot of women struggle with women's deodorant, especially like in summer if they're sweating a lot or something, because it's just less effective. Because men's bodies tend to sweat more, which is why it just is supposed to protect you more. It just makes sense. But listen, just having like it kind of sorted after like for like a lot of sweating for like summer or for like sports and stuff, and like just when you're just like sitting around all day, whatever, like layers of protectiveness kind of sorted after that, not genders, because it's so dumb. Just put the smell on it, put the hey, this protects you really well, or like this is like good, and this is like maybe just because it smells nice, but doesn't do too much. I know you don't want to put that on deodorant, but you know what I'm saying? It will make so much more sense. Also, maybe don't be a dickhead and judge other people for the deodorant or body wash they use. Who gives a shit as long as they are using any of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, just be glad they're wearing deodorant.
Okay, I know that this is about like protons and electrons, but like this is looking pretty fucking homophobic. Like what? Did they really have to illustrate it like that? What?
Why would you do that? If you want to use cute little turtles, which is fair because cute little turtles, and it's about positive and negative charges, why wouldn't you just draw it as like sad and happy, you know? Because like negative emotion like sadness and happy, because this is just homophobic. You knew what you were doing. There is no way you did this and didn't look at it again to print it or to pass it through review and were like, yeah, no, this seems fine. You looked at this and you were like, yep, this is homophobic, let's print it. What are you doing? The price difference? It's not just like, you see it quite often that, you just see it so often that it's just like $1 more or something, which is already freaking rude, but this is more than double the price. What? Oh my god.
Guys, so I came across these extremely pointless gender-specific products, and I just have to show you. Yes, because let's teach little girls to hate their body before they can even walk.
We're bringing this back.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. Boy genius, ready for my selfie. Tell me you're a man that created these bibs without telling me you're a man that created these bibs. Man-sized bag. I could have finished this bag in its entirety 35 times when I was 5 years old, who was raised as a female. When your masculinity is too fragile but you want a bath bomb. Brad, Chad,
to be fair, I love the grenade bath bombs though.
Colgate, do better. Come on, Colgate, do better. I bet you the men's is cheaper than the women's too. The manly art of knitting. Don't worry guys, if you ride a horse while knitting, you're still a man. Like for part 2.
To be fair, if you manage to knit while on a horse, like if it's standing, that doesn't count. But if you're knitting while riding, I would be very impressed. And simultaneously kind of scared you're gonna like accidentally stab yourself with a needle. If a horse like gets scared of something and jumps or something, I would be a bit scared. But I would simultaneously just be impressed. But these are so dumb. But to be fair, grenades as bath bombs still seem like a fun idea. I don't know. But honestly, the baby clothes, oh my god. I think I probably had these in the last video as well. Or something very similar. And it's just, it's so dumb.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I like the screaming at the end. I don't know if I'm gonna have to mute it for copyright, but I don't think I do. So I like the screaming. And also, you are aware that everybody who is alive goes through those ages of like, yes, 18 and 19. Only girls are 18, 19, and only boys are 15 apparently. What? This... I know I get constantly confused of why everything is gendered. Because it generally makes no sense. But this is a whole other level of not making sense.
Someone just called and asked if we do wristwear for a guy. I said, do you mean a bracelet? She said, yeah, but for a guy. I think it's still the same word, isn't it?
Just say what you want. Just say you want something a little bit bigger or sturdier or whatever the frick you're trying to get at, without saying, yeah, but for a man. What do you... Oh my god. Oh my god. Because if this is a shop which like makes individual bracelets and just like does it based on the customer's wishes, you're gonna need to be a bit more specific than that. Listen, what are you doing? Okay, first of all, Alex is literally gender neutral. What? Also, this as a comeback seems fair. Of course, you can have Billy as a human name. Of course, you can do that. But still, if you want to say some dumb shit like Alex is a boy's name, you deserve that one. This is another example of why would you even text someone if you're that weirded out by a girl having the name Alex. Then swipe left and move on. What are you doing? Or if it's on social media, scroll past and move on. I don't know if this was social media or like a dating platform, but what are you doing? Anyways, I'm gonna end it here before I lose my mind over the incredible amount of unnecessarily gendered products. It's just everywhere, and the more you're aware of it, the more you see it. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. But anyways, I think, is this actually the last video that's gonna come out this month? Or actually, no, this is the first video in October, because I think this is gonna come out on the 1st of October, right? Anyways, I hope you had a good September. I hope you had a good year so far anyways, because holy shit, it's already October. I don't know what happened. Legit, I can't tell you what happened this year because it's just passing too quickly. Anyways, I hope you had fun. I hope you didn't lose too many brain cells, because I feel like I probably did. And yeah, go drink the rest of your water or your tea or something. And I will see you in 3 days with my next video.